Hello everyone, welcome back. So now we are going to discuss about some quite interesting topic, which is nothing but regular expressions. You can call them RegEx or um, simple thing is a regular expression. So what is regular expression? It is nothing but it's a sequence of character that forms a search pattern. You have a yeah, particular string. You want to find some particular pattern. For example, I want to check whether that particular string starts with something and ends with something. If the pattern matches, it will return true. Or you can specify a search pattern and you can check whether that particular pattern is available in your string. Okay, so pretty much the regular expressions making things easier is easy to understand because we are not going to write tons of coding because everything written already as a predefined functions. We are going to make use of them and making our work easier. Okay, so as like JSON, regular expression also comes with a default package called RE, which is nothing but a regular expression. So you need to use import RE. So in order to use the regular expressions. And another thing, if you are working for regular expression, there are some basic things which you need to know. I mean, not a basic thing. These are the mandatory things which you need to know. What are the major functionalities which is available in regular expression? The first one, find all, and the second one, search, and third one, split, and the fourth one, sub. So why do we need find all, why do we need search, and why do we need split? So the find all, which will return list of string with all the matches. Okay, so what will happen if you have if you're trying to find a specific word in a big paragraph, it will return all of them in a list format. And search returns a match if that exists. So I try to search something in a particular word in a particular paragraph or a string. If the matches exist or if it is available, it will return the match object. And split, from the name itself we can understand, return values based on the each match. Split that string based on the each match. It might little bit confusion here, but when you look at the real-time example, it will be easy to understand. So sub is a replace. Okay, it can be one place or it can be many places. You can specify that do you want to replace all the places or any specific places that you can specify. Okay, so is it all? Not exactly, because when you are talking about a regular expression, there are some additional functionalities which is provided, which is nothing but we call them as a meta characters. Meta characters, which has a special meaning, and other thing, special sequence. And what else? There is one more thing is called which is nothing but a set of value. So we can call them as sets. Sets is nothing but a set of characters inside a pair of sequence bracket, which is nothing but the square brackets. Okay, we'll see all of them. Let's start with a simple one. Okay, I have a simple string and I want to search something into that particular string. So let's see how we're going to do that. Let's create a text equal to, I'm going to check welcome to the or welcome to Python course. So now I'm going to check whether this particular literal starts with welcome or well or ends with the course. So we can, as I said, we need to use the search here because I'm going to check whether something is existing or not. Okay, so let's use re, which is the package, and use the search method. The first, you need to provide the pattern, and then what is the string which you are trying to validate or check your pattern. So here what I'm going to do check is I'm going to check whether my literal is starts with well and ends with Python. Okay, I'm storing them in X. So what I'm going to do is if X, that means if it is true, print we have a match, or else print no match. It's very simple, right? I have a text, I'm checking whether the text starts from well and end with Python. Okay, let's run this. And so there is no match. Why? Because it ends with course. Okay, let's try this. So now I'm checking whether it ends with course and starts with welcome. Right click and run. Still it says no match. Why? Because once if you provide something here, you need to mention a dot here. Okay, the dot indicates the previous value, its starting point, and the rest of them is the other part of it. Let's save this and run. See, now we have a match. Okay, and there are few other things you can use. Let me show you the symbol here. You can use this symbol to indicate this is a starting point. Okay, this indicates the starting point, and here you can provide a dollar symbol to tell them this is the end, ends with. Okay, so let's try again. Yes, we have a match. So these symbols or comes under this special sequence or meta characters. One second, these are all meta characters, not a special sequence. Okay, do we have, is there any other special sequence or sorry meta characters? Yes, we do have. So we can use this, a set of characters, and you can use the backslash. It's kind of escape special character, and dot, which is nothing but any character except the new line character here. Well, dot anything. And what else we have? We do have a dollar symbol to say ends with, and this indicates starts with, and star, 0 or more occurrence, wildcard. And you can use plus also to check one or more occurrence. Star is 0 or more and plus is 1 or more. and you can use curly braces to specify exactly the number of occurrence, and pipe symbol to either or, and there is something called open and close brackets for capture and group. All of them are meta characters. Okay, each of them defined or indicates some occurrence. Okay, so we're not going to look at all of them because let's go with the very minimal stuff, because if you're trying to use all of them we will get confused. So let's use the basic stuff and then we'll move on to the other thing. Okay, so far what we have discussed, I have a text and it has something on it, and I'm checking some pattern over there. Okay, so we know how to use a search method. Let's try with the search. What we can do, as I said, we can use the because we used meta characters here, right? The same way we can use special sequence also. We have a lot of special sequence. Let me get you something. You can go to the w3schools.com. There we can, they'll provide everything. I mean, they mentioned every special characters. Let me show you something here. Here, the \a returns a match if the specified characters are at the beginning of the string, and b returns a match specified character at the end of the beginning, like this. So the same way each and everything has a different functionality or different purpose. For example, if you're using \s returns a match where the string contains white space. For example, in our case we can take it. See here, there are empty spaces here, right? So we need to find where my first empty space is occurring. That you can do that. So let's see how are we going to do that. Okay, so in the search I'm going to create another variable called x1 equal re dot search. There are two parameters, the first one and what is the text. So what is the pattern I'm trying to search here? \, that indicates the first occurrence of the empty space. Okay, text, and I'm trying to print the first white space located at the position of x1 dot start. So now what will happen, it will search the entire text and see where the first empty space. So 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Okay, let's see. Let's right click and run this. See the first white space located at the position 7. So that's good, right? Okay, let's see what happens if you're using capital S. Let's see what is doing capital S. Returns the match where the string does not contain white space character. Right click and run. The first white space located, I didn't change the string format here, 0, because it has a space. There is no word here without a space. So let's, if you want to try something, let's modify the word here. I'm going to keep it as a text1. So let's remove the white space. So text1, and right click and run this. Again 0, there is no white spaces here. Okay, let's leave this. We'll get back to you. Let's continue with the first one which you're trying. So we know this is doing the white space. x1 dot start. Okay, so What else we have? We have a small s, capital S. Small s to identifying empty space, and capital S is identifying not empty space. And W is returns a match where the string contains any word or character, A to Z or digit 0 to 9. It's kind of a pattern. Okay, so you need to try all of them. If you're not sure or you don't know how to use or in a specific special character, just let me know. I will tell you, or I will give you a simple example to understand that. Okay, because we cannot go over all of them. Okay, so we know how to use a search. Okay, let's stop it here because this particular chapter is going big, or particular this video is going more than 15 minutes. Let's move on to the next video, and we'll work with find all, on split, and sub methods. Let's meet each other in the next video. Thank you.
I'm an icon, man. And my girl about a 10. I should fuck her in the Benz.